Something that's coming up for me is the connection between desire and enlightenment. So a lot of the, let's say, information that I've been consuming lately has been around Hinduism. And it seems to me that we need to let go of our ego and our earthly desires in order for us to become of more higher enlightenment or more godliness. So, how are we able to mesh this conundrum of doing what our soul came here to do while releasing human desires? Because to me, it seems like there's probably something that's intertwined or connected between these two things.
Well, dear, so for some of you, enlightenment is the ultimate goal, then it would be a journey that will feel easier to let go of those human desires. So for you, is a matter of really tuning in. Is this the path that I'm choosing and the path that I want to be on? Of course, if this is something that you are considering for yourself. If enlightenment is the path that your soul has chosen, then everything is going to conspire. It's going to conspire to make for it to happen. Although, know that not all humans have chosen the ultimate goal of enlightenment. Therefore, if their souls has chosen to come here and express itself through allowing some of their human desires to come through, so then that they go for it. And before, let's say, hypothetically, that you are then, that your soul has chosen to go through this process to reach enlightenment. But before you do so, there are certain human desires that you want to conquer first. Then, if that is what it is, it's a matter of accepting that as part of the journey. Does that make sense and answer your question?
It does a little bit because I've found myself personally in kind of like this dualistic nature between pursuing the letting, I've read about these, gurus and how they just like swamis or buddhas, how they just release all attachment or desires. But there's a piece of me that finds that enticing, but there's a piece of me that also finds it enticing to still want human pleasures of fame, money, sex, if you will. So it seems to me that there's an internal struggle, if you will, between the two. But it sounds like in your answer that it doesn't necessarily have to be either or. It sounds like pursuing one can help the other one evolve as well.
That is correct. And then we would ask you the question for you and for your audience to always ask yourself whatever it is that you have the human desire, because at the end of the day, there is a human desire of wanting the enlightenment as well as all the other stuff that you mentioned, like the money, the fame, the sex, they are all come under desire. And it's asking yourself, what is the purpose for my desire? Which part of me is this? Which part of me wants this? And which part of me is going to be satisfied if I achieve this? If I achieve the fame, for example, or if I achieve the enlightenment? And really digging where this is coming from for your own purpose, for knowing what is the purpose. Always asking yourself for everything that you desire or that you are learning more about, and for what purpose? And for what purpose? And a lot of the times, the purpose is, well, because my soul wanted to experience this here. There is no right or wrong answer for what is the purpose.